Full toss, they've got it. New Zealand are there.
The date, October the 15th, and Chris Cairns' superb match-winning century in the final of the ICC Knockout Trophy meant that New Zealand had become the unlikely winners of the richest purse in international cricket. Captain Stephen Fleming picked up a cheque for $340,000, $22,000 more than Australia received for winning the last World Cup. The tournament, staged at the Gymkhana Club in Nairobi, was the second of its kind. The inaugural winners in 1998 had been South Africa, but many of the sides had been under strength on that occasion. This time, with 11 countries competing, the draw put South Africa in the same half as the favourites Australia. Pakistan looked to have the easiest route to the final. Yet Pakistan, after easing past Sri Lanka in their first match, were unexpectedly thwarted by New Zealand in the semi-final. Having disposed of the Kiwis at the same stage of the recent World Cup by 9 wickets, the Pakistanis were strong favourites. Saeed Anwar's brilliant 104 seemed only to confirm this opinion.
Lovely shot before, that just increased the number of runs that he scored against New Zealand.
4 more. The last ball of the over. Great shot. Played so late, almost taken out of the keeper's gloves.
In the air and just wide. He'll go all the way to the fence.
New Zealand were missing Cairns, Dion Nash and Danny Vettori from their first choice attack, an injury list that would plague them for the rest of the winter. Yet they reined Pakistan in thanks to a 5-wicket bag from left-armer Shane O'Connor.
Oh, what a good catch. What a great return catch that is from Shane O'Connor to wrap up the innings. Gives him 5 wickets as well, the best bowling performance of the tournament.
Chasing 253 to win, Roger Tews kept them in the match with 87, his 5th one-day half-century in a row. Such was Tews' rich form that he ended the tournament ranked number 3 in the world. Nevertheless, things were slipping away when Chris Harris was run out, first ball in the 38th over.
Not out, chance to run it if he hits, and he's out.
A courageous, unbroken stand of 68 between Craig McMillan and Scott Styris under great pressure saw New Zealand home with an over to spare.
And McMillan, he'll be delighted with that.
That's a big one, a huge 6. Magnificent blow. Scott Styris. Down the ground, that's it. New Zealand have won the match. With an over to spare, what a result.
Here's McGrath to Tendulkar.
Their opponents in the final were another surprise package, India, who progressed from the preliminary round past the big guns, Australia and South Africa. Australia were first unsettled by an early blitz from Sachin Tendulkar on Glenn McGrath.
It's another 6, this time far more authentic. What a brilliant stroke. Oh, and again. Flat batted this time, that was shorter and it's gone twice as quickly. Flat through mid-off for 4. This is brilliant batting from Tendulkar. He's using his feet to the best bowler in the world.
Tendulkar's assault was not entirely unexpected, but the Aussies were then caught cold by the audacious stroke play of 18-year-old Yuvraj Singh, who made 84 from 80 balls in his first ever one-day innings. The tall left-hander looked utterly composed against an Aussie attack, only missing the injured Shane Warne from its full-strength lineup.
That's a good shot. Just picked up over wide mid-on, signalled as 4.
Magnificent on drive to reach a 50. That is an outstanding innings by the young man. His first innings at international level, and what a way to get to his half-century. Well, if he plays shots like that, there's no question we are seeing a star being born. That's a magnificent stroke. Magnificent blow. This is an exhibition of batting which certainly couldn't be bettered.
In the air, and he's got him.
When Australia batted, it was the Indian fielding, so often a glaring weakness, that caught the eye and sealed the match.
Oh, what a brilliant catch that is. Absolutely stunning. It was a long hop. It's Robin Singh who's taken the catch, and Ponting's innings is at an end. That's just what India wanted. Going for one this time. If it hits, he's close. Oh, that's got to be out, I think. The direct hit is so often out. Bevan's already on his way back to the pavilion.
And
A late onslaught from Brett Lee included a towering 6 off left-armer Zahir Khan and raised Australia's fading hopes. But the lack of any innings over 50 cost them, and they ran out of batsmen with 21 still needed.
Full toss, gone, caught at backward point. The Indians are jubilant, as well they may be. They win by 20 runs.
Try and keep the Indian batsmen on the back foot. They like to
In the semi-final against South Africa, it was captain Swaraj Ganguly who stole the show. Assisted by Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid and Yuvraj once more, Ganguly made the Proteas' formidable attack look average. His innings included 6 sixes and took him past 1,000 one-day runs for the calendar year for a record 4th year in a row. Sean Pollock rated the left-hander's unbeaten 141 as the best he'd seen in one-day cricket.
Hit him absolutely straight down the ground for a big 6. There he goes again. That's another one.
Ooh, one bounce. Flat bat over mid-on.
Down the ground and 6. That's in the air. Someone's under it. Will it go over his head? It does. Down the ground, 6 more.
South Africa, who had comfortably beaten England in the previous round, never threatened to overhaul the massive total.
In the air, now could be out. Ganguly, the skipper, and he takes it, and they're 4 down, South Africa.
Out, caught behind. That could be it. End of it, all over. India have gone into the final of the ICC Knockout Trophy by beating South Africa.
So it was an India-New Zealand final against the odds. India lost the toss but were put in, and Ganguly promptly notched up another superb ton, his 15th in one-day internationals, taking him into 3rd place in the all-time list. His opening partnership with Tendulkar was 141 in 27 overs, and India were cruising.
4. Pulled away for 4, he really hit that hard. Oh, magnificently struck. Another boundary.
And that's 4.
Six.
That's gone. That's a huge 6.
Then Ganguly ran out his partner and New Zealand regrouped. Just as against Pakistan in the semi-final, the Kiwis kept the run rate in check during the second half of the innings, and a target that might have exceeded 300 was only 265.
Straight out. Ganguly goes for 117.
In the air, an easy catch. Yuvraj goes. New Zealand continue to pull India back. Down the ground, they'll try and make 2 out of this. They won't. So 1 run comes off the last ball of the innings, and India 264 for 6 from their 50 overs. Still a good score, but you can see the team that feels the happier.
That they got there was almost entirely due to Cairns. Having missed the semi-final through injury, he declared his fitness only the day before the final.
Ball in the air and over mid-off for 4 more. Just got enough on it. Ganguly with a despairing dive.
Quick-fire 30s from Nathan Aspel and 2s meant the run rate was in hand, but it was India who were best placed when 5 wickets had fallen before halfway.
In the air, and the long hop has got the wicket.
One-day specialist Chris Harris then joined Cairns in a key partnership, putting on 122 in 25 overs. It was a finely judged run chase with more than 7 and over needed from the last 10. The destruction of Anil Kumble in the final stages proved decisive.
And again, consecutive boundaries.
Straight back over Prasad's head. Long off, can't get it, it's 4. That's the end to the over that New Zealand wanted. Over the top, full toss 4. Straight. 6. Oh, beautifully played. Got it away fine, that's going to run away for 4. Slower ball, that's Cairns' 100. What a fine innings that is. Punches the air in delight. That is a marvellous effort from the man who wasn't even sure he was going to play this morning. Another slower ball. Caught it at extra cover. Robin Singh, both feet off the ground, leaping away to his left. Gets rid of Chris Harris. This throws the game right back into the melting pot. Prasad to Parori. It's off the pad, it's away fine. Fine leg is up in the circle. That's going away for 4. It's 4 leg byes, but that doesn't matter at all to New Zealand. They've got it down to less than a run a ball now. Full toss, they've done it. New Zealand are there.
A great week then for New Zealand and for India too. Gymkhana Stadium had rarely been full for any of the games, which was a disappointment, and that was attributed to overpriced tickets. But the ground had stood up well in the 10 games, with the final itself proving the highest scoring match.